101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia. Well, good evening, Smart listeners. How are you today? I hope that everybody's still in a very good condition and health condition. So, how's your Tuesday past? Is it there's something special or maybe something worse or something like that? Yeah, you may maybe tell us. Related about your story today. We will gladly hear you later, yeah, if you send us message in WA in 0811 461011, or you may call us directly 833 225. So smart listeners, as usual, in Tuesday night there is a program which is Smart Up Your Life program. So in this English learning program, basically we are going to discuss maybe several things that you want to ask, maybe related about English or something like that. And before we continue, actually we would like to introduce ourselves. So we are from BPEC. Benteng Panjua English Club is one of English clubs that established in Makassar. It's already around 33 years old for this year, yeah. So here I'm not alone. I'm accompanied by my friends. Hi.
Yes. Yeah, hi, I'm Hairul.
Okay,
Hello everyone.
Mr. Hairul, and I'm Oya.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Hairul, talking about BPEC, maybe you could tell like several points about BPEC.
Yeah, so BPEC actually is an English community that always held their lovely Sunday meeting every Sunday at 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. So in that activity you will get several items, so you will meet a lot of people, new people of course, so you can get, maybe you can get your partner business and also
Partner in life?
Partner in life, yeah.
Okay, so talking about several items that you've mentioned before that exist in BPEC, what kind of items actually that we can learn from that?
Okay, so the unique of BPEC is they have discussion and debating section. So after you discuss a topic, and then after that you will debate that topic. So it improves your critical thinking, critical mind, and of course improve your speaking skill.
Okay, so talking about the topic, which is called improve our mind or something like that. So after all this time, what is actually those kind of topics that we that BPEC already proved to the participants?
So what actually that we discuss every Sunday, every week, that is the recent hot issues.
Okay.
But it could be an easy one, like we discuss about the movie, we discuss about songs, we discuss about the habits of the people. So
okay, so it's not really hard yet to discuss.
Yeah, it's not really difficult.
Maybe for some students that want to join, or maybe high school students, or maybe this after all this time, what is actually the requirements to join in BPEC?
Yeah, there is no requirement, special requirement. No, there is no special requirement for joining this community. I mean, if you want to improve your English skill, of course you can always come every week at 10 a.m. as I mentioned before, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m.
Okay, so far, how's your point of view about BPEC? Maybe you want to tell something like what is actually the special things that BPEC could provide to the societies, especially Sulawesi in Makassar.
Okay, so the special thing that we offer to participants is you could gain a lot of friends from another backgrounds, not only from the same campus as you are, but from another campus in South Sulawesi as well, because we often get a visit from another campus in South Sulawesi, such as from Mandar, and also such as from in another region of Sulawesi.
Well, it means that we could build our public relation,
Yes, networking.
Besides our English skill.
Sure, that is the important of our life
Okay.
relation.
But talking about English, I've learned English since I was, in elementary school. But it's just like I really hard to talk directly to the native
Yeah, of course,
one if
yeah.
I met them or something like that. Do we learn something about speaking skill in BPEC as well?
Sure. The item that BPEC offered to you is actually to improve your speaking skill,
Okay.
because Fort Rotterdam is always visited by some native foreigners from another
Yeah.
country in this world,
Okay.
from America, from you could find native from Spain, so you could also train directly with them, speak directly with them, so it could help your English, your everyday English.
Okay, but what about you? How long you joined in BPS?
I've been 2 years since 2017. 2017, yeah,
Means that 2 years, yeah,
2 years.
for this years.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe you could tell a little bit about your experience since you joined in that community until today.
My experience now, I'm getting better in speaking, and also I'm getting better to understand what people say about English, because when I was at the first time I joined BPEC, I also like everyone's, just like everyone, the normal people, like
Okay.
they don't know how to speak, they don't really know how to make a sentence, so yeah, in BPEC I learned that kind of way.
Okay, but you are not come from English
Yeah. How did you know?
department, yeah? Yeah, I know you actually. We've already be friends since
Yeah.
2 years ago. So guys, I also one of member from the PEC. So
And
yeah,
you were
just
not-
like you, I'm not come from English background,
Yeah.
but in BPEC it really helps me to improve English skills. So do you think that this kind of skill is really important, especially for us that not come from English background?
Yeah, I mean, don't feel hesitate, don't be shy to join BPEC, as you are not coming from English
Major,
background,
yeah.
English major. So, uh, the important thing of non-English department, that you need to understand what people say about
Yeah,
English. So that's the
okay.
important of English.
Okay, so later we are going to maybe discuss a little bit about English or sharing something that has benefits for smart
Yes.
listeners. So
Yeah.
stay tuned. And if you want to ask something related about BPEC maybe or related about English, don't hesitate to send us message in WA in 0811 461011, or you may call us directly in 833 225. And don't go anywhere because we'll back again after this sum of commercials. Thank you. 101.1 Smart FM, the spirit of Indonesia, back again to Smart Up Your Life program, and especially in this English learning program with us, BPEC. And here I'm with Mr. Hairul and I myself. Oh yeah, so Mr. Hairul, talking about the previous song, you've
Yeah.
heard it, right?
Titanium.
So yeah, Titanium. Do you like that song maybe, or?
Yeah, iconic song from Sia and David Guetta in 20. I don't know.
Yes,
It was released.
correct.
Yeah, 2015.
Okay, like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Several 5 years ago. So, this song actually inspired me when I was a little bit yeah.
Oh, talking
Okay,
about
so
inspiring song. Okay.
yeah, this is like inspiring song because when I translate it. When first I've heard it, I just hear like a tempo of that song, the beat or something like that. But start to learn English, I finally bear myself to translate it, and I finally found that this song actually talking about when you want to protect yourself from something that hit you for many times, or maybe we could say it as a bully, so yeah. What about you? What is actually you've learned about something that you learned about this song?
Yeah, I mean, I also have my inspiring song when I was, yeah, when I grew up as an adult, young adult. Have you heard the song from the script?
Which
With
one?
I don't
The
really
man who can
remember.
be moved? You
No.
can move on from your ex-girlfriend?
No. The other one, the motivate
Break even or what?
Hall of Fame.
Oh, Hall of Fame. I've
That's
heard
the
that.
famous
Yeah.
song and
Standing
really
in the
motivated.
Hall of Fame
Yeah.
when the world's getting. Yeah, I know
It
that
makes
song. Sorry.
me shake. I mean, yeah,
Okay. You
shaking.
can be the great. Yeah,
You can be the
I
greatest.
know that, and I've heard that. Yeah, like several 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
2015 as well.
You know that at the time I actually fell down because maybe because I'm still student at the time, and I've heard and I have like lots of lots of curious about what is actually that will happen in the future. So when I heard that song, it's just like break the stereotype about the hard times of this life.
Yeah. So you always motivated from
Song.
listening song.
What
So-
about you?
Yeah, of course. Song can, how to say, change your mood. at
Why
that
do
day.
you think that kind of music will change our mood?
I mean, if you feel sad, I suggest you to not listening to a sad song.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's stupid way to
Why?
end our life, because I mean, if you want to be motivated, more motivated, yeah, just if you sad, you could listen to a rock song that really upbeat and really motivated lyrics.
Really?
So, yeah.
But so far I've heard about rock. The genre of rock songs, rock songs. It contain with some words that inappropriate, like it motivates you to do suicide or something like that.
Yeah. Every single song from a rock song has a unique stories. Like
Okay.
it's about broken heart. It's about social life. But if you will find about social life in a System of a Down, that the band from Armenian band. So that's kind of really think us about the government, and invite us to think about the social life.
Okay, but so far as well that I've heard about some rock songs, it contain or it describes about how actually the singers already through in their life,
that's
right?
true.
Like they sometimes get like violence when they were still young,
get
and
a
something
bully.
like that, get a bully. So from this, maybe we could discuss a bit about this kind of arts, because music is a part of arts, right? And how do you think that some kind of that arts that could describe the main, the makers of the songs maybe, or something like that?
I mean,
Do you like or do you agree, or it has like a contradictive or something like that?
like the singer.
I mean the singers who make songs maybe that describe about their private life, and they make it as a song, and people heard that, and maybe they could motivate, or maybe they could motivate something better or something worse, because what they through in this life, it's not all the good things. Maybe they already passed something like that maybe
hard times.
hard times in their life. So
the rock song actually comes from the real life of the musician, from the
sometimes,
singer, from the songwriter itself. Like if you ever heard the song from Green Day, "Wake Me Up When September Ends."
I've heard.
That's the unique story from that song. The behind the story of that song is really touching, because Billy lost his father when he was 7, and he just hate everyone, because he just lost his loved ones. I mean the figure of the father itself. So he wrote that song, and then finally becomes the famous song from Green Day. wake me up.
Okay, but based on you, because you like to hear like some songs, maybe you ever think that this kind of songs maybe could describe you as well?
I don't know. I mean the song that described me.
Your life.
My life?
Yeah.
My life is terrible.
Really? Why? Because you're getting older and you finally in some
Mid-crisis.
Mid-crisis in this life.
Yeah, I don't know what song or what playlist that described me, but my favorite genre of music is rock.
Why?
Because I think rock is the original music that could enter all of the genre like pop, and also it could into jazz and also
really
some kind of genre. So I
acoustic
think
as well.
acoustic as well.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you can make the rock song becomes acoustic.
Yeah.
What about you? Your favorite?
If you
genre?
talk about the genre of my favorite songs, it's little bit funny or something like that, because I like K-pop. So far I like K-pop, the Korean pop songs. Why
Is it really your genre from you grew up as a
no, actually it's just like
you just like K-pop from 20 years old.
yeah,
it
in
started from
my
20 years old
older
age.
age. Yeah, why I like something like that. But it's kind of entertaining, because the singers are really handsome and beautiful,
Yeah.
and they sing while dancing, and it's kind of different, than rock songs or something like that. I myself think that it's better than a rock song.
Who's your favorite then?
All of them, because it's just like I couldn't differentiate all of them, because they're just same. They make songs and they sing and they dancing while they're singing. It's just they're
Okay.
same.
Yeah.
But my favorite one, I couldn't mention actually, but it's like a boy group.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it's a boy group because I admire
Yeah, you
boy than the female. Okay, yeah, he's
But
so.
yeah, have you heard the recent news about the Korean singer that
So
committed suicide?
yeah, it is actually
How is your feeling?
one of actress that comes from
Girl
like
band?
the company of music that I admire a lot in Korean. So yeah, it comes from one of the big industrial K-pop in
Yes.
Korean. So it's kind of complicated, because if we talk about artists, of course, when they already famous, there will be lots of people that maybe criticize them or give empathy or something like that. But in this life, we couldn't just accept something better in our life. Sometimes it must be something wrong. So from this case, I myself see that this is actually this kind of bully or something like that, negative comments or online rumors that comes
Yeah.
from that comes to artists. It's just like common things that happen, but especially for that person, because she is kind of different, because she
Yeah.
has like mental disorders, if I'm not mistaken. I've just heard several news about that. So what about you?
What?
Yeah, your your opinion about that, because we talk about songs, and the
Okay.
artists especially.
I don't know what she probably think about life, because we don't know people's life. We don't know that people have through in this life hard times or bad times. So we don't really need to judge people. So all we need to do just give them motivation. Give them some advice.
like the art or something like that. We don't need to give like negative comments or
Yeah,
something like
negative comment is really bad.
that. Yeah, it's you know, talking about the suicide among the artists, singers, or something like that, it's not really the very first time, yeah, because in Western industry also there are some singers that you know, did suicide.
Yeah, the singer from Nirvana. I don't really remember the name, but the singer from Nirvana
Yeah.
also committed suicide, and a lot of Western Western performers, like from Avenged Sevenfold, also the
Yeah.
drummer also died because alcoholic
Yeah.
overdose of alcoholic. So yeah, sometimes if people getting famous, they forget themselves. I mean,
Really, so you said that it's just because they forget themselves. But I
yeah,
myself,
they forget
you
their
know,
original life.
think that it's quite different when you became like a famous one and the ordinary one, because in the ordinary one maybe we could sleep like 8 hours, normally 8 hours
Yeah.
per day, but we don't know, because maybe they have like tour or something like that that make them busy in the day, so maybe they have to they tend to you know, take some things different from
Yeah.
before. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, I've heard the comments from one of an artist. He said that it's really hard to become a public figure because you need to how to say to keep your posture,
Yeah.
keep your style.
And especially because,
you
they
cannot
have, like,
do
limited
something
time.
wrong.
Yeah.
You cannot do something wrong because there are a lot of paparazzi in the
Yeah.
street, and if you do something wrong, you will get viral and people will talk about you.
Especially from their, how to say, from their boss or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. Because sometimes like famous artists, it's just like they don't stand alone by themselves, but it's like there is a company that being their you know,
Managers.
their
Yeah.
managers to them, so the managers tend to manage all the things for them, so maybe by that case they became depressed sometimes because they already forget or live their daily
Yeah.
life before. So we need to break, yeah, and smart listeners, in the last section later we are going to discuss some things related about English. Yeah. So maybe you have several questions related about English, but the easier one or maybe the hardest one, yeah, we try to answer it later.
Yes.
Yeah, me and Mr.
Don't be
Khairul. So
hesitant.
yeah, don't be hesitate to send us message in WA in 0811 461011, or maybe you want to call us directly in 833-225, and we will back again after this sum of commercials. Listeners, back again to Smart Up Your Life program, especially in this English learning program. And I'm afraid that this is actually the last section of on-air program tonight. I mean, so me and Mr. Hyrule actually want to evaluate when we were speaking. We note several words that may be new from us, yeah, or maybe
Yeah.
new from smart listeners as well.
Some
So
kind
we
of
want
recap.
to, yeah, we want to share actually in what is actually the meaning of that words, and in what kind of situation that we could use that kind of words, and so on. So but I myself not mastering in that. So maybe Mr. Hyrule will explain.
What is that?
Yeah,
The-
so
the
I've
word?
mentioned before, yeah, the words, or maybe the sentence, or the structure of some segments that we
Okay,
already
so
explained.
I've noted some words that actually really new to us, like uh, commit. Commit means melakukan, ya.
Commit.
Yeah.
Okay, commit. Commit. So
Commit. And
COMMIT
Commit.
means melakukan. So if I say commit suicide, means that melakukan bunuh
Pembunuhan.
diri.
Ya, bunuh diri.
Okay.
Pembunuhan, murder, ya.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So the second is overt, that I said before, overt.
Overt.
Like BPEC overt to you. So
How to
overt,
spell it?
OFFERED.
Okay,
So
okay.
it
Overt.
it is a past participle form.
From what?
So that means menawarkan.
Menawarkan.
Ya, tawarkan. Overt.
BPEC overt.
Yeah.
BPEC tawarkan.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So overt means tawarkan. And then bear. You said bear. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Bear.
Bear.
Actually, I don't know, so that's why you have to explain.
Bear means no.
No.
Bear I means memberanikan ya.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Bear. So you could and also there is a words that bare hands. Bare hands mean tangan kosong. Bare hands. So in our martial arts there is bare hands. Yeah, bare hands means tangan kosong, yung bare hands. And bare memperlihatkan, it's a verb and also it's adjective. It means sederhana.
Okay. But do you still have another things to explain, maybe? To explain to the smart listeners?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to speak fluently in English, just come into our lovely Sunday meeting and don't feel hesitate, don't feel shy, because we are not a native English speaker, so making a mistake is a common thing in BPEC.
Especially in speaking.
Yeah.
English speaking. So, Mr. Hello, before we closing, actually there are several smart listeners here that send us questions about how to join in BPEC. So, the first smart listeners, Assalamualaikum, Waalaikumsalam, good evening. My name is Pumpkin Zone. Okay, so this is actually one of singers from band, Pumpkin Zone or something like that.
Oh.
You know, he mentioned his name is Pumpkin Zone.
Wow.
Wow, what a nice name, Pumpkin Zone. So may I ask something? Of course, yes. How about we come to BPEC and we don't know how to say something in English? Is it okay for a person like me? Okay, you mentioned before that you don't know how to say something in English, but you send us message
sentence in English.
In English. So I myself, you are already know something in English.
I catch the message.
Okay,
it means that he is nervous.
Oh, nervous. Okay.
So nervous is a common sense of humans, because if you are facing a certain thing, a certain situation, of course you're nervous in the first time. But if you come weekly and you come weekly
and train yourself,
get used to the situation, so
know people, of course.
You will know the atmosphere.
Yeah, but what about you? When you first came to the BPEC, do you face the same problem like him?
Of course, the first time I came to BPEC, I don't know how to make a sentence.
Okay.
But the first time I came to BPEC, because everyone give the chance to speak in debating section, but I myself I don't really want. I refuse to be a speaker at that time.
Why? Because you feel nervous?
Yeah, nervous because I feel like I'm not an English department major.
Okay.
So I compare myself to an English major outside there. So
but especially for smart listeners out there, don't be worried and don't be nervous.
Be like me.
Don't be like him. Because it is really fun.
It's really fun.
Something that run in BPC, it's really fun, and it's really bright and breezy.
that tagline.
The tagline of BPC. You will know when you come. So don't forget to come this week. Okay, and the second question, actually we still have next question. How's life, smart listeners?
Wow, how's life?
We're good. My name is Bruno. Hi Bruno. Mars. Hi Bruno.
Bruno. Mars.
all the participants that send us message in WA actually comes from
Western.
singers.
Yeah, Western singer.
I'm afraid that when they heard our song and it's kind of different like them when they sing or something
Yeah.
like that. So I want to ask a question. Yes, please. How to join in BPEC? Is there any registration fee? So this is actually not a question, yeah, but questions. So what is? Maybe we could explain a little bit about how to use and you know the article like
articles?
this a question or something like that.
As I know in English,
Yeah.
because I'm not
Expert,
not an
yeah?
I'm
Me
not an
too.
really expert, but I will share about an articles A, N, and D.
D.
So A used to a singular
Yeah, singular
subject, noun,
subject or something like that.
yeah, and N it's for plural.
No, it's still single, but especially
Oh, the
for-
vowel.
Yeah, the vowel.
Vowel sounds.
The vowel sounds or something like that.
So what is
And
vowel sounds? Yang
Like A, I,
A, I,
U, E,
O.
O.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and
The D.
D
articles?
So basically we already learned about these articles previously in
Yeah.
BPC and my teacher there.
Yeah.
I mean our friends told me there that the use of D is for the specific one and something that maybe it has no same. It has no
incomparable thing.
incomparable.
The universe, the
Yeah,
sun.
the universe, the sun, or something like that. But it's not used for the name. But if you don't have, if you believe that your name is not has the copy out there,
Yeah.
you may use
Your
this.
special one.
You're the special one. Yeah, but yeah, D is for the specific one.
Yeah.
As long as I get from that. Yeah, I hope that we don't wrong about explaining
Yeah.
this because here
As
we
our
just
instinct.
share something that we already got and doesn't mean that we are better or we are
We
the
just share. in
we are
English.
really true in explaining something. So maybe if smart listeners out there have like maybe evaluation for us, don't hesitate also to send us message, right, Mr. Hero?
Yes.
Yeah, so answering the question from the Bruno, Mr. Bruno, I mean, how to join in BPC. First, we already explained before, if you want to join in BPC as participants, of course, you have to come in our main program, every Sunday at
every
10
Sunday.
a.m. until 2 p.m. And he actually asked, is there any registration fee? So this is actually the special one that we are provide to our societies,
Yes,
in Makassar,
it's
because
free
it's
of
free
charge.
of charge. Yeah, why? Because we think that learning process is we have to learn together. So we have to provide something that could give benefits to other, of course, not only for us.
Because it's social community.
Yeah, it's because our community is a social community. So if you ask, is there any registration fee? Of course, there is
none.
You just come.
Come.
Bring yourself.
Yeah.
Bring your
Don't be
book,
nervous.
pen. Don't be nervous. And
And
actually, we don't mention before about where does actually our program will take place.
Oh, in Fort Rotterdam.
Yeah, in Fort Rotterdam, but
The specific
one.
building.
Yeah,
the specific.
So
building.
in Benteng Rotterdam, we usually provide our weekly meeting in Building J.
Yeah, building J. But now it's
reconstruction.
reconstruction.
So we moved to Building M.
Yeah.
And if you don't
The
find
museum.
us,
the
yeah,
museum.
because it's usually have in Benteng. It's usually have like several agenda as well that it's kind crowded or something like that. So we usually move to the second study upstairs of the building.
Above the
Rotterdam.
building G.
Yeah, above the building G. So for the information, maybe we would like inform you that we have our social media. So maybe you want looking for some information about BPEC, you may follow our Instagram at BPEC Makassar, or you may like our fan page in BPEC Makassar.